Hello there. These poor little puppies dragging these monstrous ribbons are the YorkiePoo puppies that were born on December 27th, 2023. So this is a little girl. Her name is Dancer. Her nickname, her home name is Dancer. She's a little girl. The little black boy here, he's actually quite auburn. He's not, he looks fairly black, but he's not. Cupid.
No, Comet.
Comet. And then the little one that's the liver colored, the ruby reddish brown, he is? Rudolph. And there we have Finnegan. But Finnegan doesn't get a ribbon because he's already got a home. So we got, and they're good. They're like, what have you put around our necks? I love the sound of their little pitter-patter feet. So CJ's already working on, who's this CJ?
Comet.
So tell us about Comet.
He is a little troublemaker. He loves his food.
As you can tell, he's a robust little puppy.
And he loves attention. They all do.
Look at these eyebrows on this little boy. Look at me, Comet. Isn't he cute? And so I'm just going to... Who's that little guy? Rudolph. Come here, Rudolph.
He seems to be
before they wreck the ribbons.
Quite brave.
Okay.
He seems to be quite brave. He's the first one that just walked on the skateboard on his own. Oh, Dancer.
Into the treat bin.
Yes.
We're already working on we are. The proverbial we is CJ. Is working on training for these little guys.
Yep. He was the first one to play with a toy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the brave one of the bunch.
And look at those little white toes, tips of the toes. Just hold him still. It's got little white toes. And that is? Rudolph. Little red nose. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. This is? Dancer. This is the only girl in all these boys. Let's do that little face.
When we open up the kennel, she is the one that comes running and goes, pick me up, please.
Love me, love me, love me.
Yes.
So CJ's going to tell you a little bit of what she's doing with them already. These are 6 weeks old this coming Wednesday. They'll be getting their shots and microchips this week, the next week. And vet checks, that'll go live. Little Mr. Finnegan over there, he already has a family.
So it's introduction to the cookie. What do I have?
Maria, why don't you pull that ribbon off, okay? Just start pulling the ribbons off of them now.
So getting them used to the idea that there's treats and getting them to follow the cookie a little bit. Okay, look. Come on. Follow. Good girl. Like, hello, where's mine? I've been putting them on the skateboard.
What's the purpose of that?
It's got a different texture underneath their feet and it moves. So it's just another experience.
And what would that move into later on in higher training when they're on something that moves?
Get them used to leash walking when they're not sure of the different textures underneath their paws.
Escalators.
Escalators, elevators. We've also been doing prep for the vet check, so checking their limbs, just like what the vet would do. Checking their teeth, checking their ears, checking their bones. And tonight after this photo op, they're going to get their little butt shaved. Because their hair's getting to be longer, their fur's getting to be longer, and that gets clogged with poop. And they get handled every single day.
Multiple times.
Yes.
As you can tell, they're very worried about being handled.
Yes.
Look at Mr. Finnegan over there.
Yeah. And
you can steal the bows off of them now so that they don't get totally wrecked.
And they're getting used to a little roughhousing.
And why do you want to roughhouse with them?
If you've got a young child that's around them, they've got to be used to it. So, yeah, you can see they're really worried about it. I've also done some sound desensitization, so getting them used to different noises, animal noises, sirens, traffic noises, different things that they might experience in their environment.
So things don't scare them. So this little guy, okay, Maria, this little guy, he would like us to approach him a little bit differently than just pouncing on him and see how he was growling. So we're just learning his what his preference is. So put your hand on his back and see what he does now. That's better, because sometimes he gets really quite agitated when you pet his back. So we're going to give him a say in it, and also help him to understand that when his back is petted, he's going to be okay.
And they all like their ears scratched right behind there. Right there.
Oh, look at Mr. Finnegan. He's climbing on the skateboard all by himself. And the treats that we feed them are, just show me the treat, if there's anything left. These are dehydrated liver, because we train with treats. Treats become part of their diet. And so
that's what they start out with, and this is what I give them, is just mostly dust right
break
now.
it down, because who is it that doesn't have teeth yet?
Rudolph.
Mr. Rudolph. Everybody else has got sharp little teeth, and he's just not put them in yet. I love their little paws.
So you'll see Dancer is just content being in a lap, being held.
And chewing on the occasional brother that walks by.
Yeah. She came to me.
To climb into your lap?
Yeah.
It must be accosted by a brother. We have put out pee pads for them at the moment. Oh, I see somebody peed on one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So they have pee pads in their kennel at the moment. We're just kind of waiting until some teeth come in on this little guy until we introduce them into the wood pellets, because we've trained all of our puppies to wood pellets, but we just want to be careful that they're already on soft food and have been for a couple of weeks. We're starting the weaning process now with their mother, but we want to be sure that they. How'd he get in there? All of our barricades are coming down. Finnegan says, I'm going to eat those feet. Or our brother.
Stop trying to eat my dress, Comet.
So they want to play tug with you. They want to be involved with you.
Dude, really?
Because they're quite used to. There's Dancer again coming into a lap. Here comes Rudolph. Coming in for a snuggle.
Hi, Comet.
Finnegan's again trying to go onto that skateboard. He's going to be a border guy.
No.
Aha. Oh, you're a fierce little guy, Finnegan.
Dancer.
She eating your fingers?
She's eating me.
So when they start chewing on us, we usually take away our fingers or give them something else to chew on if we've got something available. Or toes. And they're going to chew on everything, so we're just going to guide them right now to not chew on us. Are you just a happy boy, Finnegan? Did she get the right spots? Has she just got the right spots?
And he loves the way when I pick him up, hey, he loves this position.
Yep, look at those little feet. The ears. He says, I'm done. Roll me over. Let me go.
It's my pants.
Hey, those are my slippers.
Comet was attacking my dress.
Hey, don't you be eating my slippers. Thank you.
What are you trying to do with my feet? Are you trying to hug my feet or attack them? Which one?
Oh, you guys are cute.
Which one are you trying to do, Finnegan? Hey, stop. No, you're, hey, stop it. Dude, Comet, really?
Eventually, we'll start working on a little bit of, once you got the follow the cookie, then you can move that into a bit of a sit.
You're attacking my dress.
I see that.
Started that with Finnegan.
Finnegan. He left. Comet, really? Comet.
Come here. Look. And there's the sit.
So she takes the treat, she pushes him back a little bit, So he's into a sit, and then he can eat the treat. He says, is there more? There would be more, right?
Hey, what do I have here?
Oh my goodness. You are food motivated.
Yes.
That makes them really easy to train. Now they're just going to lick everything up.
Go there.
I love all the little wagging tails. They're just constantly wagging. You just really want that slipper of mine, don't you? He says it's sheepskin.
What do I have here? Oh, look.
Yes, you're a little bulldozer, aren't you? This is Comet?
Yes.
That's a good name for him. Comets just fly through the sky with everything has to get out of their way. That's called a confident puppy. And they are on soft food already. So we take their puppy kibble and we soak it in boiling water for bits because their teeth aren't quite in yet. By the time they are ready to go home, they will be on dry kibble. And we're just starting the weaning process. Oh, he's finding a hole. Escape, escape, escape.
Hey, stop trying to eat my dress, please. Ready, guys?
Hello, Finnegan. The little blonde guy has a home already. His name is Finnegan.
Hey.
I love the way they can turn a 180 just jumping in the air and flipping around. I'm not sure if they're doing that purposely, but it happens. That's little Dancer, the girl that's sitting on the skateboard at the moment. So she's a girl, this little girl here. He is a boy. Everybody else is boys. Everybody else are boys. Got a creature in there.
I just rub his side and he's like,
I love those little 180s they keep spinning. Flip, flip, flip.
really?
Yeah, the other day he was in the kennel and he was being quite assertive in the fact that I want attention and I want it now, please.
You will love me.
Yes.
And you'll like it.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going, little guy? My grandchild toy corner. And I'm impressed that anybody that's piddled has used the pee pad.
Really? That was a
That's
nice
awesome.
jump, Finnegan. That was a nice jump.
Well, we're going to say goodnight, and we're going to take some still pictures and have them on. Put them up on Kijiji now.
Still pictures.
Yeah, still.
I'm gonna be annoying.
Yeah, it'll be a trick, won't it? We'll see what we can do about some still pictures. Say goodnight, kids. Bye-bye.